Really, dude? I'm gonna get you. Ugh. What? Oh, you have to be kidding me. Alright, dudes. Welcome to Cold Sweat. They need to rename the franchise Sack Mops, because that's what you're going to need to keep your $300 gaming chair dry during a session of this. It is sweaty. Look at this guy. Leaping around. Kangaroo. What is going on? Yeah, when I first got the game, I thought, it's a bit hot in here. This is pretty sweaty. Well, I didn't know the maps. Didn't know the guns was unlocking attachments. It got a bit better. I started to do alright. I was getting up to around about 2 KD. I was getting some kills. I was having some fun. And then the SBMM kicked in. Hoo-wee. Suddenly, I'm in CDL. It's everyone's bunny hopping, 360, headshot, no scope. There's the sweatiest camping. It's outrageous. Like, whew, I'm gonna level with you here, dudes. I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not even in my 20s anymore. I'm barely clinging to my 30s. I'm thinking, this is too much. Or is it? There was only one thing left to do. Become that which you hate the most. Become the sweat.
Shut up and sit down.
I'd had about 8 cups of Yorkshire tea, although upgrading to some Bolivian nose coffee seemed like a pretty good idea at this point. I started sweating like I hadn't sweated before. Full try hard. Silly shotgun. Going mad with this sniper rifle. Finally got enough attachments to make it zoom in faster than a pissed up kaleidoscope. I think I was finally getting somewhere. Even the Gallo shotgun seemed to be trying too hard. Okay. You may notice I'm not saying much whilst playing this. Despite being fairly neuroatypical at a guess, I haven't been prescribed the Adderall required to try and deal with this and talking at the same time. You pretty much have to choose between scope sway and ADS speed. And I can't hold my breath for more than about 1.5 seconds apparently.
Shut up and sit down.
I didn't know what was happening to me. I was hanging at the back, holding angles, sniping pixels off the top of people's heads. I think I was starting to actually enjoy this. Some kind of masochism in me. It didn't take me too long to realise though, that the harder you try, the more you jump around quick scoping, the more they crank up the SBMM. The more you sweat, the hotter it gets. Well, we're just gonna have to sweat a bit more then, aren't we?
This is real. It is not made up.
So what does that mean for me? Well, it means I'm exhausted. It is absolutely exhausting playing multiplayer in Black Ops. Most of this, you see, is been in Combined Arms. In the beginning, when you first start and you're on crap attachments versus people with loads of perks, loads of good attachments, you just get annihilated, especially in the 6v6 modes. I think Combined Arms eases that a little bit, and you can kind of go back into the 6v6 afterwards. I just really wish that the SBMM was toned down, or just gone. I mean, have a ranked playlist, SBMM'd up to the 9s. Give people a rank, telling them what bracket they're in. But, you know, I'm knocking on 40. 4 days a week, I'm a single dad to a slightly younger than 2 toddler, and he's an absolute savage. I don't want to come online and absolutely sweat my nuts off. I just want to relax and chill and just shoot people who are like average humans, you know? I refuse to smurf or reverse boost, or it's just, you're part of the problem, aren't you? You know, there's a lot of people out there using various techniques to get in lobbies with people who just aren't as good as them, to get content or just massage their egos or whatever, but it's not for me. I'm just gonna be in the same boat as everyone else. Do I enjoy it? Yeah. I find myself asking, why do I enjoy it? I think part of me likes a challenge, part of me is just a bit sick. I think there's a few things they need to do to, you know, improve the experience for people. Firstly, SBMM, tone it down. Secondly, weapon balance. You know, everything's piled into one weapon. You just get lasered by M16s. They had the MP5 problem, which they fixed and then unfixed. Just certain weapons, the meta weapons, are far and above everything else. And you're so penalised for going and trying another weapon with, you know, 0 attachments, because you're just going to get smashed. And thirdly, I think just the speed at which you can level up your weapons is incredibly slow. I know they're doing a double XP thing at the moment, but it's very, very slow. I enjoy the grind to a certain extent, but I think they've just gone a bit far with it. It's I've got the Pennington to max level. That's it. I've got a couple other guns in the 30s. I've played it quite a bit, and it just feels like, wow, this is a mega grind just to keep up with the people you're playing against. I mean, I don't want to start a new gun because I'll have crap attachments and get smashed. Die. 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 I don't want it to sound like I'm completely slating the game, because I'm not. I am having fun with it. I just wish that I could enjoy it a bit more without feeling like, you know, I'm constantly having to compete at the highest level. I think for me, you've got a problem in your game when your reward for getting better at the game is to have to try harder and harder and harder and harder to not just compete, but to even have a relatively fun experience. That being said, I do enjoy some of the gunplay. I am having fun with it, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Well, if you enjoyed any of this, it really helped me out if you clicked like and subscribe. If people show interest in the video, I'll do some more Cold War stuff. Anyway, I hope you're all keeping well. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon.